Nuisance Abatement Committee report. This is kind of an interesting item.
I just had a new one, but not a new one.
New one.
Rigby, I had some complaints on the lumber being hauled in that's coming from Evapco, like the lumber on the other end of town comes in. And there's a pile there, and there's a pile in the backyard.
Maybe they're gonna add on.
Maybe we need to call it back and say,
Need more storage.
Enough of this.
Yeah. You know, and obviously they're tearing it apart, they're piling it in the front yard, piling it in the backyard. The piles are not that they're not neat and organized, but it just doesn't seem right.
what is your thought on the situation?
It's just the same old thing all the time, and we get the same answer that we're working on it, and I have this problem, and I have that problem, but you don't really see that much of a
Progress.
What is their actual status yet, as far as,
They're living there.
huh?
They're living there. I think they made their arrangements, yeah. I don't think there's any children there anymore.
The children haven't been returned,
No,
but you know,
they're gonna be either.
but which doesn't make any difference.
No.
They're still making a mess up there.
Yeah. I think we gotta start over at square one and just tell them that it's gotta be done this time, or there's no excuse.
What is your suggestion, a letter?
Well, we gotta start it again.
Okay, start all over. Joe? We'll send a standard 30-day letter to abate the nuisance, clean the place up, et cetera, et cetera. Okay?
That's the only new one, I don't,
All right, now, do we have any old ones anybody like to discuss?
But we are won't have any more teeth in it than we ever had before, will we?
unless we go through it. Yeah, well, I think it will be because there's no excuses this time.
Okay.
I did talk to Jennifer Bainbridge about the nuisance there, and she said that when the weather got nicer that her husband would probably go ahead and get rid of it.
Oh, that's fine.
But she said that as far as letters and charges and that sort of thing, that her husband would probably contest it because she doesn't feel that theirs is as bad as some of the others in town. To which I answered, do you mean? And she said yes, and I said those have been addressed. And then I didn't receive any more
I
comments.
don't understand
That's
why
all
it's
you
gotta
can
be
do.
a competition.
I don't either.
All the time.
I think as long as we follow through on what we do and it's fair and equitable to everybody, then nobody can.
Get a little monotonous
Yeah.
after a while. It's just,
Well, anything else?
What do we do after the letter?
Cite them.
That's where we stall out.
Cite them.
Cite 'em in court.
Well, they didn't pick up their last letter, Bainbridge's.
No, but we can serve them personally if you need to. But, you know, and I didn't leave it at anything other than she said they
We
wouldn't
didn't
get
cite
it.
Bainbridge. We didn't cite Bainbridge. Is it your,
You can't, because they haven't been served notice.
okay.
I thought they
So
were
is it
served.
not,
They didn't pick it up.
yeah.
but I thought that was,
Oh,
we
that
were
was-
always
oh,
told that
if
was
they didn't
no
pick it up,
excuse.
that won't hold up in court.
Okay.
Then
It won't?
if they're the ones that didn't pick up this, them cite them.
Well,
We
unless you
didn't
wait.
really leave it at that. I should maybe try to find him and talk to him and see when he intends to haul that.
The law is very specific on not picking up a certified letter from the city on a nuisance debate.
But it's whatever you want to do.
So what have we heard from these others?
Haven't heard anything.
Like that?
No, nothing, as far as I know.
So,
Anybody heard anything from any of these people?
What she was telling you is
There's
she
no
was
opportunity
ignoring the
there.
council order. She
She
didn't get
didn't
the
say
council
anything
order.
about that order.
Oh.
I said.
Well, she didn't get it.
Well, I understand that. I just said, you know, you're in violation there, and you could be cited for that.
Well, I think we should cite them.
It's up to
If
you.
they were sent a
And that's-
certified letter and never picked it up.
Yeah.
And then you talk to them, they know the situation.
They know the situation, and the only comment I got is when the weather got nicer, that he would probably get rid of it.
Uh-huh. Well, probably better
If they'd picked the letter up, it'd been different story, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
They'd have communicated.
All right.
Okay. Any others?
Has anybody, so nobody's heard anything from any of these others? Nobody's come, like Birds haven't come in and said anything?
Newman, you know that, we made Squint secure that building down there, so nobody could get in it. Why don't we do the same with him?
I agree.
It's wide open.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah.
Did we ever hear anything back from him on that deal?
Nothing, no
What
response.
what his intent
Well,
was?
No response from, to me, and obviously not to any of you.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. What's just have it gated?
Mhm. Secure the
Lock
place, so
it,
we
secure
can't
it,
have
yeah.
kids in there.
I knew that was gonna happen with that thing.
Now you're talking Newman's down
Oh,
here, get it secured, so,
After he's
secure.
working
No.
spoons.
I would, whatever you decide to do is fine.
You can tell them what you're.
We sent him a letter, didn't we?
Yep.
Before, and no response.
Who's that?
Newman.
Newman.
Oh,
I think, if I remember, right, his might have been just a letter. I don't know if it was a
I think so.
Sent him another one to secure the building.
yeah.
Send that one
Certified.
certified, okay, alright.
Secure the building and continue to improve.
Yeah.
Give us a time.
He has been doing something, hasn't he?
We need a
Moved his
timeline.
skid
We need a
loader the other day.
timeline for it.
Put it inside.
No,
those-
I think you can give us a timeline for completion and we'll tell them we'll do that. I don't have a problem with it.
Well, then we have Gritton.
Yes.
I would suggest citation and let the judge,
I don't have a problem.
okay, cite him.
And they need a bulldozer pretty quick.
Okay, so,
Is there anyone else that,
I can't think of anything.
anybody else have any?
Did you ever figure anything out down here? Eagle Corn? Did you ever talk to Joe?
Oh, no, I didn't get that done, Bill. That's pending.
guess I
Okay.
don't have him on here, do I?
Anything else on nuisances? Okay.